Etymology and historical origin of the baby name Matthias. Matthias is a German, French and Scandinavian form of Matthew, from the Hebrew Mattathia, which means gift of God. Matthew is born from the Christian Bible as one of the four evangelists and the author of the first gospel of the New Testament, probably written in the 50s or 60s AD. Matthew's gospel focuses on presenting Jesus as Israel's Messiah. It recognizes the teachings of the Hebrew Bible and demonstrates that the teachings of Jesus were consistent with the Jewish message. As with the Old Testament, the Gospel of Matthew is peppered with prophecies and presents Jesus as a modern-day Moses. Matthew also tells us that Jesus is descended from Abraham through David, with 42 generations separating them. We are introduced to Matthew as a tax collector turned Jesus follower, Matthew 9 verse 9. Later Jesus named Matthew as one of his chosen 12 disciples, giving all of them authority over unclean spirits, to cast them out, and to heal every disease and every affliction, Matthew 10 verse 1. Names of the four evangelists and 12 disciples have become some of the most widespread, enduring and commonly used names ever in the history of Western culture: Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, Peter, Andrew, James, Philip, Thomas, Simon, Thaddeus/Jude, and sometimes Bartholomew, but not so much Judas Iscariot for obvious reasons. As a result, we also find several variations of these names rendered in different languages. In the case of Matthew, we get Matthew, English, Matthias, Biblical Greek/Latin, Matthew, French, Matthias, German, Macayo, Hawaiian, Mateo, Italian, and Mateo, Spanish. Matthias is used among the Scandinavians, the Germans, and the French, as evidenced by his popularity in these countries. Matthias is the third most popular boy's name in Norway and the eighth in Denmark, 2011. It's a top 50 favorite in Belgium and a top 75 in France. Personality of the boy named Matthias. The number 8 personality has everything to do with power, wealth, and abundance. Somehow, this personality has been blessed on the material plane, but their authoritative and problem-solving traits provide evidence that their good fortunes are not just the luck of the lottery. They are well-earned. This is the personality of CEOs and high-ranking military personnel. 8s are intensely active, hard-driving individuals. Success is only meaningful to them after a job well done. They are remarkable in their ability to see the larger picture right down to the smallest details and organize a strategy around success. They then have the ability to direct a group around them toward any goal and realize individual potential to get the most out of their team. Popularity of the boy named Matthias. Matthias was on the top 1,000 list in the late 1800s, but pretty much disappeared during the entirety of the 20th century. The name resurfaced just this new century in 2003, but is still only lightly used. Parents may be looking for alternatives to Matthew, which is a ubiquitous name in America and currently the 12th most popular. Matthias adds a nice Northern European twist to an Old English favorite. Matteo is the Italian version, also finding more favor today. Matthew will likely maintain his high ground for decades to come, but it's always nice to have other options offered by various other Indo-European languages. Quick facts on Matthias. Gender, boy. Origin, French. Number of syllables, 3. Ranking popularity, 634. Pronunciation, Matthias. Simple meaning, gift of God. Characteristics of Matthias. Problem solver, powerful, tough, authoritative, wealthy, tenacious, achiever. Cultural references to the baby name Matthias. Famous people named Matthias. Matthias Kiwanuka, football player. Matthias Lauridsen, Danish male model.